Don't test a Sigma female. Have you ever met a Sigma female? If you have, you'll agree that she's a mysterious figure who often surprises with her responses. Even though she seems quiet and controlled, her anger can catch you off guard in a truly distinct way. In this article, we're going to explore 13 surprising reactions of Sigma females when they're angry. Prepare to learn about the intense and unique traits of their independent personalities. Remember to subscribe to our channel to keep up with all the newest and most thrilling content. Number 1. Numbing quietness. Rather than getting angry and yelling, a Sigma female might just stay quiet. But her quietness isn't just about not speaking. It's a strong signal all by itself. This silence makes the atmosphere tense, letting everyone around her sense the seriousness of the moment. Reacting this way might disturb people more than if she were to argue loudly, because it makes them think about the problem on their own. She chooses to remain silent on purpose, to dodge needless arguments while still making her presence felt strongly. It's a strategy that might make others uncomfortable as they try to figure out what she's thinking and planning. Her silence holds a kind of mental power, making people very aware of her unhappiness without her needing to say anything. The room fills with a tense silence, with everyone conscious of the issues that aren't being talked about. Her silence is not just about being quiet. It's a way she communicates actively, showing her emotions and her mastery over them. In a world where people often rush to complain out loud, her choice to remain silent can be both strange and compelling, pushing others to pay more attention and think harder about their own behavior and words. Sometimes, this quiet approach can help her take back control in situations that seem too much, giving her time to think through her feelings and return with a clear response. Number 2. Remarkable logical reasoning. Although she's upset, a Sigma female stays remarkably clear-headed. She carefully thinks through the situation, weighing all aspects and possible results before she reacts. This thoughtful process helps her tackle the main issue causing her anger, not just the surface problems. Her systematic way of handling things often surprises those who expect a rush of emotions. Her ability to keep her cool and think clearly, even in tough times, shows her mental strength and emotional control. This calm approach helps her work through conflicts smoothly, often coming up with solutions that others might miss. Her thoughtful way of responding not only eases tensions, but also ensures her actions are thoughtful and effective, making a strong impression on everyone involved. This careful analysis typically includes trying to understand why others behave the way they do, looking at the wider effects of the conflict, and crafting a plan that fully addresses the problem. Her skill in separating her feelings from her actions is uncommon and makes her reactions even more powerful. This logical style can catch those off guard who expect a more emotional reaction, leaving them unprepared for her smart and insightful responses. Her rational nature not only resolves issues, but also helps avoid future misunderstandings as she communicates her ideas and emotions with clarity and precision. Her rational thinking often involves an in-depth examination of what caused the conflict, considering every possibility and solution like an experienced strategist. Number 3. Inexplicable composure. Instead of showing typical signs of anger, she keeps an unexpected calmness. This calm behavior often has a stronger impact because it makes her reactions hard to predict. Others may feel uneasy around her calmness because it's not the emotional reaction they expect. This method also helps her think clearly and make smart choices that might be overlooked in a stressful moment. Her calmness is a sign of her inner strength and her ability to handle tough situations gracefully. Beneath her peaceful exterior lies a deep pool of emotions, which makes her reactions even more powerful when they finally show. Her calm acts as a shield, stopping the situation from getting worse and putting her in a better position to control the conflict. This peacefulness is not just for show. It truly reflects her skill in managing her emotions. It lets her look at the situation more objectively, understanding what's happening without anger clouding her judgment. This calm way can also calm others down, easing their anger and leading to more helpful conversations. Her calmness sets a strong example, showing that strength and composure can exist together perfectly. Her ability to stay calm during tough times is a strong sign of her leadership qualities, proving that she can handle not only her emotions, but also guide others through challenging moments. Number 4. Tactical retreat. A Sigma female often steps back from a tense situation to cool off and collect her thoughts. This deliberate retreat isn't about dodging the conflict, but about taking the time she needs to think clearly and focus on the issue. By moving away, she prevents herself from saying or doing something impulsively that she might regret later. This break gives her a chance to reflect on what's happening, understand her own feelings, and plan a careful response. Her decision to withdraw is a calculated tactic to ensure her actions are thoughtful and effective. She uses this time to recharge and rethink, gaining the clarity she needs to face the problem directly. Her absence can leave a noticeable gap, making others feel the weight of her presence and the impact of her return. She might also use this time off to gather more information, seek advice from trusted friends, or just rest and regain her balance. When she comes back, it's often with a clear purpose and a well-prepared strategy, making her actions more powerful and impactful. Her strategic withdrawal shows her maturity and self-awareness, recognizing when she needs space to process her feelings and when to re-enter the fray. This intentional step back is a crucial part of her strategy, putting her in a position of strength and clear thinking, often surprising others with her ready responses. This time apart also makes a strong statement about her valuing her mental and emotional health, enough to take the necessary time to deal with the issue properly. Number 5. Quick-witted sarcasm. As soon as she decides to speak, her words are typically sharp and laced with wit or sarcasm. This style helps her express her unhappiness clearly without needing to raise her voice. Her sharp wit can slice through any tension and precisely pinpoint the problems. Using sarcasm cleverly can be an effective way to show frustration while still controlling the conversation. Her skillful use of language in these moments highlights her intelligence and quick thinking. This verbal agility often leaves others struggling to keep pace as she skillfully guides the discussion with her pointed comments and keen insights. Her use of sarcasm acts like a shield, keeping her safe from emotional exposure while she communicates her message clearly and forcefully. This sharpness isn't just for criticism, it also exposes the absurdity or unfairness of the situation, compelling others to understand her point of view. Her wit also helps her stay composed and self-assured amidst turmoil. This ability to quickly think and respond is proof of her mental quickness, transforming tense moments into chances for growth and better understanding. Her precise use of sarcasm and wit can also help ease tension, changing a potentially explosive situation into one of mutual respect and sometimes even humor. Her clever comments often make others rethink their actions and consider new viewpoints, making her a significant presence in any conversation. Number 6. Unwavering resolve. Her anger pushes her to achieve her goals. rather than harming her, her anger acts as a motivator. This focused drive makes her more determined and persistent, often resulting in notable achievements. Those around her might feel a bit intimidated by this intensity, as it shows her strong commitment to her goals. Her ability to turn anger into useful energy distinguishes her and proves her resilience and grit. This determination appears in different ways, whether she's chasing personal ambitions with extra energy or facing challenges with unyielding determination. Her anger becomes a powerful force that pushes her forward and motivates others to reach her level of commitment. This focused drive isn't just about achieving personal success. It's about creating a positive influence on those around her, using her anger as a spark for change and improvement. Her intensity can act as a wake-up call, encouraging others to enhance their efforts and aim for excellence. Her knack for transforming negative feelings into positive actions showcases her strength and resilience, showing that challenges can be a strong motivator if used rightly. This intense focus often leads to major breakthroughs, both personally and professionally, as she uses her energy to overcome obstacles and achieve her objectives. Her determination is contagious, inspiring those around her to exceed their limits and aim for greatness along with her. Number 7. Establishing limits. When a Sigma female gets angry, she's very good at making her limits clear. She states clearly what she will tolerate and what she won't, and she doesn't bend these rules. Setting these limits is important for keeping her relationships healthy and making sure people respect her needs and values. Being clear and firm helps avoid future disagreements and protects her personal space and well-being. Her way of setting boundaries shows she respects herself and isn't afraid to speak up. By setting these boundaries, she makes her expectations clear, which leaves little chance for others to misunderstand her. These boundaries help create a space where everyone can show respect and understanding towards each other. Her assertiveness isn't about picking fights, it's about standing her ground and making sure she's heard. Her boundaries reflect her morals and guide how she interacts with others, which is an important skill for dealing with complex social situations confidently and clearly. Her firm approach can also show others the importance of self-respect and clear communication in keeping relationships healthy. Her boundaries aren't strict barriers but flexible rules that allow for meaningful and respectful exchanges, making sure everyone involved feels appreciated and understood. Number 8. Unanticipated mercy. Just as easily as she can get upset, she can also choose to forgive. This ability to forgive quickly often surprises people, showing how she can let go and keep peace. Her willingness to forgive highlights her inner strength and emotional growth. It reveals that she values peace and prefers to release grudges to improve her relationships. Forgiving doesn't mean she forgets what happened, but it shows she values peace and understanding more than staying in conflict. Her decision to forgive is a conscious effort to release negative emotions and aim for a brighter tomorrow. This kind gesture may inspire others to act similarly, creating a ripple effect of goodwill and reconciliation. She forgives not to excuse bad behavior, but to free herself from the weight of bitterness and anger, which helps her move on with a clear and open heart. This capacity to forgive proves her strong character, showing that true power comes from letting go and seeking unity rather than division. Her ability to forgive can change relationships, building trust and understanding that lead to stronger and more meaningful bonds. Often her forgiveness also comes with a new commitment to personal growth and a better understanding of both herself and others, which makes her more caring and understanding. Number 9. Delicate mental tactics. A Sigma female often handles disagreements by using quiet mind games, which might not be noticeable to others until much later. She might copy someone's actions to get closer to them or ask clever questions to sway the conversation her way. These techniques help her control the situation and guide the outcome without having to be openly aggressive. This approach is very effective because it catches her opponents off guard, making them feel listened to and valued, even as she's guiding them towards what she wants. Her skill in using these tactics shows her deep understanding of people's behavior and her ability to smoothly handle complicated interactions. Number 10. Deep emotional insight. Sigma females have a deep understanding of emotions, which helps them accurately recognize and react to how others feel. This awareness allows them to prevent arguments from getting worse and to offer help in meaningful ways that truly connect with people. When they are upset, their emotional knowledge helps them be aware of their own emotions and those of others, ensuring they act confidently and kindly. This mix of decisiveness and kindness not only settles disputes well but also builds stronger bonds, as others feel truly listened to and appreciated when they are around her. Number 11. Unyielding focus. When angered, a Sigma female may channel her emotions into a laser-focused pursuit of her goals. Instead of lashing out, she uses her energy to concentrate on what needs to be achieved, turning potential setbacks into opportunities for growth. This focused effort not only helps her overcome obstacles, but also serves as a powerful example to others of how discipline and determination can lead to success. Her focus is like a quiet storm, brewing with intensity, but controlled and directed towards a positive outcome. This approach showcases her resilience and commitment to her aspirations, proving that even in moments of distress, she can steer her energy towards fruitful endeavors. Number 12. Constructive communication. Instead of resorting to harsh words, a Sigma female opts for constructive communication when she's upset. She chooses her words carefully, aiming to address the problem without damaging relationships. This tactful communication helps in resolving conflicts more effectively as it encourages open dialogue and mutual understanding. Her ability to articulate her feelings and concerns without blame or hostility makes her a strong communicator. This method not only diffuses the tension, but also builds trust and respect among her peers, reinforcing her role as a leader who can handle disputes with grace and professionalism. Number 13. Strategic compassion. Even in her anger, a Sigma female can demonstrate a strategic level of compassion. She recognizes that understanding and empathy can often resolve conflicts more effectively than anger. By choosing to respond with compassion, she disarms potential escalation and turns the situation towards a more positive resolution. This compassionate approach does not mean she is overlooking the issue, but rather she is strategically addressing it by fostering an atmosphere of care and understanding. Her ability to blend empathy with her objectives shows a sophisticated grasp of human emotions, making her leadership both influential and inspiring. This method not only resolves the immediate conflict, but also strengthens relationships for future interactions, showcasing her deep emotional intelligence and strategic mindset. We've looked at 13 surprising ways Sigma females react when they're upset. Knowing more about these complex characters helps us handle these tricky moments better. Always remember, showing respect and valuing others are crucial when talking to anyone, especially strong and independent women like Sigma females. If you liked this video and thought the tips were useful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to keep up with all our newest videos. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you in our next video. And as always, until next time.